So those 5 Columbia Pictures logos that are considered my favorite that you saw in this video were from 1976 to 1981, which is the iconic but beautiful Sunburst logo. The 1943 Technicolor version, which was my second favorite. 1968 to 1973, which is the version where the Torch Lady's Roman toga is light pink, I think. And then number 4 on my list, which is my 4th favorite, is the 1946 to 1954. And this version that I put on my list is the Cinecolor version. And then the 5th and final logo that I like from them is the 1993 to 2007 logo. I also like the enhanced 2006 to 2007 logo, but I have to go with the original 1993 to 2007 logo. So you know how I'm gonna talk about these logos and what I like about them. So number 1 on my list is the 1976 to 1981 Sunburst logo. Man, I like this logo because I really like the art of this logo. I mean, I'm on YouTube right now looking at this logo. I really love this logo. For one, is because I love this clouds in the background of the Torch Lady. The clouds are blue, and the Torch Lady, we get to see the Torch Lady for like a few seconds, and then we go straight into the sunburst. I really love this logo, and I think this logo is very iconic, and I think this logo is beyond beautiful. So, and I was actually pissed off that this logo ended in 1981, because for those that don't know, Columbia Pictures' first movie with this logo was Murder by Death, which was released in 1976. Their final movie here in the States was Happy Birthday to Me, and no, it's not my birthday. That's just the name of the movie. So Happy Birthday to Me was Columbia Pictures' final movie. Sorry, I needed to eat this cookie. So Happy Birthday to Me was Columbia Pictures' last movie with this iconic logo. Even though this logo ended in 1981 here in the United States, they did use this logo in 1982 for Death Wish Part 2, since Columbia Pictures had the international rights. But in 2007 and 2013, this logo was brought back for 2 different movies. It was brought back for Superbad, and it was brought back for American Hustle. But the only difference is that before it goes straight to the Columbia Pictures Sunburst logo, if you actually watch Superbad and you see the Columbia logo from 76, you will realize that it says a Sony Pictures Entertainment Company, and it does not say Columbia. It just has the Torch Lady from 1976. So that's, and the other one, for American Hustle, I forgot to say this, for American Hustle, we see the Torch Lady, but then we zoom in, we go straight to the sunburst, and it has the Columbia Pictures text, and it says Columbia Pictures, a Sony company. So that's 1976 to 1981. I really love this logo. Number 2 is the 1943 Technicolor version. So yeah, I really like this version of the logo for a lot of reasons. Why do I like this version, people may ask? Well, it's because, excuse me for a second, I really like the Technicolor version of this logo because the pedestal is more visible and the sky background is different. So the pedestal is, I'm just looking at the color. Since this is the Technicolor version, I really like this version of the logo because, well, let's see. As I mentioned, I like this version of the logo because the clouds, the sky background, it's different because the sky background is slight blue and the Columbia text is in silver, and the Torch Lady's Roman toga is light purple. And I really like how it was perfectly well drawn. In my humble opinion, I think the Technicolor version of this logo was perfectly well drawn. And what else? I also liked how the pedestal is more visible now than what it was before in the black and white versions or in the colored versions. So that was the 1943 to 1953 Technicolor logo. Number 3 on my list for top 5 favorite Columbia Pictures logos, we have the gorgeous 1968 to 1973, 1974, 1976 logo. I really like this logo because the drapery is temporarily pink, and it was used for films, and this logo was used for films like Where Angels Go, Trouble Follows, The Swimmer, The Big Gun Down, Hammerhead, Funny Girl, The Wrecking Crew, and all these other movies. I really like this logo because I like how the Columbia text is orange, and I really like the cloud background. I think the cloud background looks really beautiful. I also like, I think they use the music, the one that goes like dun 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 dun. I think that's how it goes. But my only problem I had with this one, that if you have one of the home media releases of the 1975 movie Tommy, you probably will notice that this logo got plastered with one of my favorite logos, which is the 1976 to 81 Sunburst logo. And that was my only problem that I had with this logo, with the 1968 to 73 logo, is that this logo got plastered on the home media releases. And I think it's most of the releases of the movie Tommy from 75. I'm not 100% sure. So that's 1968 to 1973 Columbia logo. Really good logo in my opinion. So coming in at number 4 on my list, we have the 1945 Cinecolor version. This is similar to the Technicolor version, but this is different from the Technicolor version because the Columbia text is orange and the cloud and the lady is different. And the logo was only adapted for Cinecolor as well as the Technicolor process. But I really enjoy the Cinecolor version of this logo because I think that this was perfectly well drawn, just like the Technicolor version. I like how the Columbia text is in orange, just like the 1968 logo that I talked about. And I also like the clouds. It's different from the Technicolor version, but it is slight blue. And also the Torch Lady is different, and her Roman toga is different, as her Roman toga is light brown in this version. If you people love this logo and the Technicolor logo, just let me know in the comments. So that is 1945, 1946 to 1954. This is the Cinecolor version. This is a very good logo, and I think I enjoyed this one a lot. So the 5th and final logo to end the top 5 favorite Columbia Pictures logos is the always incredible 1993 to 2007 logo. I love this logo. This is my favorite logo from them. All my 90s babies, you all know how much I like this logo. And I put this logo on the 5th list for the favorite logos from them. I like this logo because I think this logo is fantastic. What I really love about this logo is the fanfare. Wait till you hear this. I really enjoy that fanfare a lot. Now, the reason why I like this logo, because this logo was perfectly well drawn, and I actually thought this logo was way better than that boring 1981 to 1993 logo, which I was not a fan of. I will talk about that in the next video. But what I really like about this logo, it was well drawn. Now the Columbia Pictures logo was drawn in 1992, and the model for the logo, I believe, was Jenny Joseph. Yeah, Jenny Joseph was the model for this logo, and I think she did a really good job. And what I really like about this logo is the fanfares for this logo. My favorite fanfares from this logo is the, I like the 1993 piano tune version of it. I think that was the best version of them all. I also like the Always Iconic, and I'm gonna call this one Iconic. I like the Iconic 1998 alternate fanfare. I actually like 2 versions of it, because there is 2 versions. You have the normal pitch version, which was used from 1998 to 2011. And it was brought back again in 2014 for that Brazilian movie, Adolescent Confessions. I think that's the name of that movie. And there's the high-pitched version, which debuted in Zathura back in 2005, and it ended with the first Hotel Transylvania movie in 2012, but was brought back surprisingly for the movie Napoleon with Joaquin Phoenix, even though that movie's production and finance was handled by Apple. So, yeah. So that's that for my top 5 favorite Columbia Pictures logos. Let me know what your favorite logos are in the comments. Okay, everyone, I'm GrigorB 2.5. I hope you enjoyed the video. And happy belated 100th anniversary to Columbia Pictures.